Hello, beautiful dancer, and welcome to this video. This video is all about your questions about Flutter. I've been sharing my mini tutorial about Flutter with over 200 people, and I'm so happy to share with you just a few of the questions that came up very often. My wish is to help you in your journey in mastering this beautiful movement, because I love flutters and I would love you to master this movement as well. So let's start with the first one. Yes, actually every morning I do vacuum, but I never really do flutter. With your tutorial, I'm gonna add that. So thank you so much to adding this little value here, because doing vacuum is so accurate in the morning, and you definitely want to do that with your empty belly. And please don't do that during your menstruation, because it's not appropriate if you menstruate. And the morning is the perfect moment also to practice your flutters as well. So if you wish to improve your technique in flutters, I suggest that you practice both the vacuum technique and the flutters. Next one. Thank you. My biggest issue is speed and consistency. I think I get the basic steps of the process, but I'm not sure. All right, so to improve your speed and consistency, you definitely want to try slower first. Just try the slow bumps of the diaphragm, releasing the diaphragm very slowly, and then with time you will be able to make it faster. Next one. Thank you so much. Thanks to you. I probably won't describe it very well, but I feel I can empty the air out of my stomach to create the vacuum, no problem. It's just what to do next with my breathing that I always struggle with. And every teacher seems to have a different technique and way of breaking it down. So to do the flutter, you can do it both ways, while breathing or no breathing at all. And my technique is no breathing at all. So what to do with your breathing? No breathing at all. You want to create the vacuum first and just stay in apnea and release the diaphragm rhythmically. Next one. I have very strong abs. Since I am also sports teacher, and due to my back spinal surgery, I train my back and abs as much as possible. Very nice. So I do have control over them, but it seems my flutter does not want to progress. So here my suggestion is, when you have very strong abs or a very strong core, which is, by the way, super cool and super important for dancers, we also want to encourage the release and the relaxation of the belly, because if the belly is not relaxed enough, then the muscles will be tight and you cannot make the vibration go effortless. So my suggestion here again is practice the vacuum exercise first, better in the morning, empty stomach, empty belly, no menstruation. You just practice that consistently so that you train your muscles to create that spaciousness for the diaphragm. And then slowly you can integrate the vibration one step at a time, 2 steps, long way. Next one. I'm so amazed. I try to do that, but I don't seem to have much control on my belly. Haha. Yes, I know. Control is something that doesn't come one day from the other. You just need to work on that. And it's going to come. I guarantee 100% it's gonna come. You just need to be consistent and practice. So again, find my tutorial, my 5 minutes tutorial, and just practice that once a day if you can, once every 2 days. Just create a consistency for your body to create that muscle memory. And the more your body nurtures itself in consistency, the more your control will come. Next one. Hello, thanks so much for the tutorial. I grew up belly dancing and was able to do flutters when I was younger, but then I had some health problems that prevented me from dancing for a few years. I've started dancing again this year, but haven't been able to do flutters, finding them tricky. Starting again to dance after a long break can be somehow, it can feel a little bit overwhelming, but again here, the key word is practice. Just one step at a time. creating again that consistency of practice in your body, and everything will come back even better. Another one. Hello, hello. I'm wondering if this is safe for diastasis postpartum. So the practice of vacuum that I share with you in my 5 minutes flutter video is inspired from the Agni Sara Kriya from yoga. And this is a practice of purification where the prana, which is the energy of the body, goes upwards. So I wouldn't suggest that until the diastasis is completely healed. And it's also the reason why I don't suggest you do that with your belly full or while you menstruate. Because this is when your prana wants to move downwards. And in your postpartum period, the keywords are nourishment, rest, and heal. So I suggest some moving, some soft belly dance, maybe some nourishing energy, shimmy very softly, but nothing that creates a sense of overwhelming and tiredness. This is another question, but I love it. Thank you, Lamia. Your videos help me a lot as a self-practitioner. Appreciate your effort. I'm so happy to read these kind of messages. I received tons of this because it reminds me of my own journey. When I started, I was a self-practitioner and I was studying through the DVDs. So nowadays, DVDs are almost gone and we use mainly social media, YouTube, and online learning. And I'm so happy to be part of your journey as well. It's like the life coming full circle. Next one. I want my flutter to be stronger, precise, and to have more control and duration. So I'm looking for different teaching and techniques to add more knowledge. This is the perfect mindset. Like if you allow yourself to go through different teaching methods and to different teachers, I always encourage my students to go to different teachers and experience different methods, because that's when you integrate your learning even more. This is so cute. How on earth do you isolate your abdominals like that? And again, the keyword here is practice. So go and check my Flutter tutorial. You will find it listed here in the show notes. I think the biggest problem I have with depth of the flutter, so probably with the depth of the vacuum, and with isolation of it, to see just the upper part of the belly moving. Thank you for the tutorial. Can't wait to work with it. Thank you so much. So yes, to create more depth, we want to create more spaciousness. So again, go and practice your vacuum first, and then tiny steps, try to allow the diaphragm to release rhythmically. Next one. I saw the video just now, understood the technique, but I could not do it as I have just had my lunch. It's going to take a lot of practice, I guess, but I will certainly give it a try. Thank you, Lamia. I totally appreciate your sharing this tutorial with me. Thanks to you. Yes, beautiful said. If you have your belly full, don't practice your flutters, don't practice your vacuum. And definitely it will take some practice, but not that much. You just have to create some consistency and it will come. Amazing. Thank you so much. With Flutter, I improvise with YouTube channels, and I would love to find a detailed instruction. You found it. I am more of a systematic type of person. My main issue is how to turn it on during dance and how to really keep it fluttering. I lack the stamina of a nice flutter. Wow, this is so important. Thank you for bringing it up. To create stamina, again, we want to work one step at a time. So first, work on your breath control, because when we create the vacuum, we have to be with no breathing for a lot of time. So first, create your vacuum and try to practice holding the vacuum so that you can feel comfortable with that. And then you can start to practice your flutter as well. And the more you practice, the more stamina. Thank you, I really enjoyed the tutorial. Would love to see some more tips on diaphragm exercises. Thank you so much. And yes, definitely, I would love to create more tips and tutorials for you. And if you love, please comment down below and let me know so that I can create more contents for you. Another request here. Hi Lamia, this looks fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. My flutters are going well, but I was actually hoping this exercise would include the sideways belly roll, which I've never tried before. One of my students asked about it, and I was so embarrassed to say that I have never tried it. Lots of love. First, never be embarrassed. There is always a first time, even if you're a teacher. Guarantee. And definitely, yes, I would love to do something like that. So again, let me know in the comments if you are interested in a tutorial about side belly rolls. Next one. Thank you so much for sharing this lesson. I like the way you started with 2, then went to 4 and 8. So important. I think the hardest part about Flutter is 1, making it big enough to see. So here, little hint, practice. And 2, keeping the face relaxed. I received so many questions about the face. I know, because sometimes a lot of times when we practice the flutters, we are so focused that our face becomes like super duper focused and we cannot relax the face as well. And my tip here is practice with a friend. Practice with a friend, dance for a friend, look at your friend in the eyes, so that you can build that connection between doing the flutter and enjoying the flutter. And I want to finish with this beautiful message here. I had a stroke some years ago, and dancing made me heal again. It was the best moment when I realized that I can dance again. So my mantra became, why walk when you can dance? I am not professional at all. I just wanted to share with you why dancing means love for me. Much love to you. Oh my God. This makes me so emotional and makes me realize that seriously, it's not only about, mastering a beautiful movement, but it's so much more. Why walk while you can dance? Thank you so much for being here with me today. And don't miss, if you missed it, don't miss my Flutter tutorial. You will find it linked in the show notes. And share with me if you want more tutorials and what would you like to work on with me. I will love to create more videos for you. Keep dancing wherever you are in the world, and mwah!